Welcome, lovely folk. We're going to get into a Libra reading here. Let's go ahead and get your cards here. Okay. Okay, so we have here lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Now, it is interesting because I felt a feeling of dissatisfaction, discontent, maybe a little contempt, contentment. I kept seeing just kind of frowns. So it might be coming out of you a little bit. You might not be meaning for it to, but it just is sort of finding its way out. You might be feeling just a little bit short-fused right now. Someone is behaving stupidly. Well, it sounds like that is probably a big part of it. We have November. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. I'm kind of getting broken promises from this. So perhaps you had somebody break a promise, which left you feeling really disappointed. And door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So it doesn't mean that you won't get a better wish granted for you. I really think it's more of a promise was broken and there's better things waiting for you. So try not to get hung up on that. And try to find different outlets for your anger so that it doesn't burst out. Alright, let's go ahead and get into your tarot here. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to be guided with here? The World in reverse. I'm getting again about a broken promise. Some of you might have been stood up to. Or ghosted, or you just feel like you're doing it on your own. This broken promise made you feel like you're doing it all on your own. The Lover's reversed here. Yeah. Okay, let's get an outcome. Get an outcome. Okay. I'm getting again with the Queen of Wands here that you're definitely pretty angry with somebody. But you're going to take it as you are definitely going to take it as like a chance for you to really get back to yourself. Yeah, you're not happy. Yeah, before this reading I did write down that you're dissatisfied. I think some of you are in a partnership that you've just been committed for so long that, and we'll look into it more. Like, it doesn't mean, like, you could just be in a tough period, so it's hard to say right now, but no matter what, I see you kind of stepping into your own power, stepping away from like giving too much energy to this relationship, letting it be and focusing on you. However, some of you might want to fully step away, but let's look into it more. The Empress. So yeah, you're definitely stepping back into your power. This did not want to come up. It was so I think you're kind of upset that you have to. Again, I feel like you kind of feel alone in this. Like, if you're in a marriage and you just feel in this balance, you feel like you're doing everything on your own. And you really need to delegate, you really need some of that pressure off of you, but somebody's not stepping in and doing their part. They keep breaking promises. Now again, for some of you, this could just be a period. And this could change for others. If you'll know your situation the best if this is happening regularly and it's really just causing you so much dissatisfaction. You need to question and think about what you want to do, because your happiness is very important. And don't let anybody else, you know, make you think otherwise. Can we clarify the world reversed and 9 of Pentacles here? Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're tired of waiting for somebody to step up. Yeah, I just am definitely getting, you're tired of waiting for somebody to step up. And the 9 of Pentacles here. You're tired. You're tired of the misbalance. I think you feel like you've had to play the bad guy. And you're just tired of fighting. That you've kind of just given up fighting over it. You've just sort of gone numb, gone cold to it all. Yeah. Alright, we're going to get into the Lovers reversed here. I do think that don't let your flame fizzle out. And for those who know that things just need reawakened in your relationship, you know, you can find ways to communicate and work things out. And for those who just truly are just ready to step away, like, just don't let this person, you know, let your flame fizzle out. I feel like you're in your last embers, and it's like you gotta stoke the ash a little bit. And I think you'll do so by stepping in your own, by really, yeah, definitely stepping in your own. But also not waiting anymore for, because even though you're tired of waiting, like, a part of you still keeps hanging on to thinking you'll see some kind of change in this person that you're dealing with, but it never happens. I think they're caught in a cycle. Alright, clarify the Lovers reversed here. You're not going to let this fizzle you by any means. Yeah, you are headed towards a period of focusing on your happiness. But if you return to those thoughts, it's like blocking you from that. Alright, the Lovers. The Lovers reversed here. What is some clarification for their challenge? Yeah, definitely, again, the challenge is to not work so hard on something that's just not giving you anything in return. Stop waiting for this person to step up, and instead just step up in ways that can help you get your power back, to know that you don't need to wait for them. Know that you have it all together yourself. I think you also perhaps doubt you can do it on your own, and that's why you expect them to step up, but let go of that expectation. No, you do not have to work this hard for happiness. Like, yes, when you pursue a passion, when you pursue a purpose, like, hard work isn't the enemy, but like, if you feel like you're working so hard for something that just isn't there, I think it'll, let you come back into your own. I'm getting that you shine on your own. You don't need anybody. And I think you've very much been draining and shining onto somebody else. Okay, let's clarify this Queen of Wands, Six of Hearts, and the Sun reversed. Can you clarify Libra's outcome here? Clarify Libra's outcome. So part of why you might stick around with this person, like why you have, has been because you feel like you guys are only getting by with both of your incomes. But I do see that you will be able to supplement just fine on your own. You will be offered help if you were to step away, if that's something that is a fear for you. I think you're kind of just conditioned now to feel like you won't get the help you need, because this person doesn't always step up to give you help in your guys' situation or your life, or like if you have kids, with the kids. And again, like for some of you, things can work out. It's just you have to feel it out for yourself. I don't want to tell anybody what to do. People obviously need to follow their own heart. But just, yeah, I'm feeling this is very much so a matter of, you know, really sitting with yourself, sitting in your heart. I definitely do see some of you do have kids with this partner. So, you know, if you haven't already, try communication. You could try therapy, like couples therapy, if they're willing. And, you know, look into different ways that you could try to salvage this. But, you know, when it comes to your happiness, that's a big deal. Like, if you just don't ever see yourself being capable of being happy, then I think that you need to do what's best for you, because ultimately that is what's best for everyone in the situation. All right, let's get your affirmation card here. Libra's affirmation, please. Spirit guides and angels, what does Libra need to know here? Okay. Happiness is a choice. I choose happiness today. So some of you just need to step into a place of like choosing to be happy, finding ways to boost, you know, your serotonin or your endorphins or your oxytocin. Endorphins are like one of the more lasting ways to boost your mood. But some of you also need to choose your happiness. I think you've kind of put yourself on the sidelines, and it's time to choose you. It's time to choose a path that'll make you happy. You choose what to focus on. Pick a positive thought that you have. Allow the feeling to spread through your body and feel that joy. Repeat daily. So yeah, definitely practice mood boosting techniques. Also, I'm getting, if you perhaps have an addiction, because sometimes, you know, addiction is kind of about that serotonin hit. And so if you have this thing that you're, you keep trying to get that serotonin with, something that can help, it depends on, a lot of different things, but like know that you can feel that same satisfaction out of just your body. Like there are other ways to trigger it. So try to find those other ways to trigger and supplement. If you have been struggling and you want to quit smoking, my advice on that would be smelling flowers, as like silly as that may sound. Doing daily breathing exercises and going out and smelling flowers. Now everybody's different, but this really helped me in my past. You have to find, a flower that really boosts you. Mine was specifically peonies. They really just, every day I'd step out, I'd go for a walk, and I would smell the flowers, and I never looked back. I started appreciating my breath more, and I know this is all way easier said than done, but just something to like look at. You also can like make a list of things to do instead anytime you have a craving, because often if you get past like the first like 10 minutes of that craving, it might like really subside. My challenges help me grow. Always. Don't be scared of them, even if you don't see it at the time. Their sole purpose is to make you stronger. And so I think the same goes with this fear. I think that instead of seeing it as something to worry about, instead embracing it as a challenge that's going to help you understand things further, that can really help. I choose to let go of fear. Fear keeps you stuck in one place. Take one fear that you have and notice the power it has over you. Then see it for what it is, just a thought. So also perhaps some fear releasing. I'm getting releasing with the new moon. So from the full moon until the new moon, that cycle is a good period to let go, release things that no longer serve you. So perhaps write these things down and find a way to release it. Some people do a burning ritual. If you do, be careful. Some people might just throw it in the trash, crumble it up, tear it up. You just look into that. But I definitely saw that part of the cycle, the moon like waning. But also, I got this for another group as well. Try a worry journal where you write down all the things that cause you any worry, and on the other side, write down things that you can do to change those things. And then you can even go further into that and, you know, write steps. But you also can look from there at what you can just let go of, because it's an outside circumstance. It's something you have no control over, and it doesn't need to hold any more power over you, so you can just let it go. Accept it, surrender to the universe. Also, today, in my own meditation, I had some just tears of release come through. And I do think that I thought of actually how the phoenix tears are very healing, and they're always symbolized as that. And it's just tears of release. Sometimes you just need a good cry to just let things go. And it's very healing. So, you try, sometimes meditation will just do that for you. Or maybe even chakra balancing. It's usually after I balance my chakras, and then I just take a moment to just breathe. And sometimes I just will have a little release there. It's always very random when it happens, and then I realize, like, oh, I needed that. Yeah, now I'm seeing Phoenix. And I'm also getting that song, Rise Up. So you're very much in that Phoenix energy. And choosing happiness. Alright, let's go ahead and get your charms here. So yeah, the bear, I'm thinking about how when you poke the bear one too many times, I think this has happened to you one too many times, the broken promise. Yeah, you've gone cold. So get your warmth back. I'm also getting that song, The Warmth by Incubus. If you're worried about how your kids are feeling in this situation, definitely communicate with them. But I do see that they love you very deeply and they want you to be happy. Yeah, this is reminding me of a waning moon again, so definitely look into that. And also planting seeds, planting hope for, you know, at the new moon for the next part of the cycle for growth. For those who have left somebody that there's been broken promises, I'm seeing there's plenty of fish in the sea. If you've been scared that you've devoted so much to one person, just know I did also get that Knight of Cups, like there are gonna be offers of love. You just need to release. I also just got catch and release. You need to release some stuff still. This, I'm just getting again happiness. I'm getting it's a cold little treat on a hot summer day. Oh, the sun also might be useful in boosting your mood. You might just need some vitamin D or to get out in the sun more. And look into also you need certain things to help. I think it's like, I know they often sell the vitamin D with K2, but also I'm pretty sure there's some other element involved. What is it? I'll look it up and try to insert it here if I find it. But that has to do with the process to get vitamin D established in your body. Like, there might be a deficiency, there might be a certain nutrient that you need to help be able to even do that. And this again is just a summer treat. Some of you also might benefit from a little vacation. It doesn't even have to be if you feel like it's not in the budget for you. You know, even just like a little mini road trip, like just something to kind of just jazz up your energy a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna be a big key to your happiness. I think that's gonna really invoke some positive energy for you. Yeah, I'm getting that with this too. Also, to get hydrated, that affects your mood a lot as well. Yeah, this again, I'm getting that if you have kids, they love you very much. If you know that you just are in a rut with your partner, but you know things that can work out, they love you. They just have their shell up a little bit. And it will help them a lot if you let go of some of your disappointment. And take things slow before making any life-altering decisions. Really connect with your heart first. Yeah, this is coming in about the addictions. I think grounding is another way that's going to really help you step away if you are already like focusing on trying to release a certain food substance or habit, just something that you're trying to change. Grounding is going to go a long way. And maybe specifically some sacral chakra work. You can try to do the chants for the different chakras, but especially 𝕃'𝕼. This is coming to me as like a park. This dragonfly is reminding me of going to the park and seeing the dragonflies over the water. If you have a water spot or a park that you like to go to, maybe a lake, that might be a good, if you can't, especially if you can't do a vacation or a road trip, and maybe just making it a regular thing you do. You're definitely healing from this. I think you've been healing from this and you've come a long way. With some of you, there may also have been abuse in your past that you've been healing from, especially recently. That could also be affecting your mood, so maybe try to set a time where you really allow yourself to process, but then to release when you're not in that, let things come naturally as they do, but just so you're not overthinking and over processing to where it's like affecting your mood. If some of you are near a beach, I see you going and enjoying that as your water spot. But also communication. I'm getting more about just laying down some, like getting serious and communicating in a way that doesn't bring up anger, but just, especially, I don't think things come across as strongly with anger as they do with collected, respectable strength and just like a respecting of yourself energy. Alright, well, that is where I'm going to leave this. I thank you so much for being here and being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey. And until next time, lovely folk.